Miseries of my life. March 15th, 1789. I just feel like I will never have people there for me, other than Mama and Milo. But even sometimes I just feel so alone, like nobody's there for me. Mama says I should be happy because today's my birthday, but she don't know when I was truly born. But I know it ain't good when she tries to make me happy. I don't know, Mama, Milo, and me will be going somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. I doubt it's good because for the last week Mama has been crying. She said Papa left by force after Milo was born but hasn't come back. Lucy, the girl Milo and Mama, me and Milo play with, says they can't afford to keep us no more. I cried because Lucy says we're gonna get separated and never see one another again. I hope it ain't true. Today's the day Lucy was right. We're gonna get separated. I can only bring my notebook, which Mama put in her apron like she always wears. Mama saw me wanting to cry and said, "Don't you worry about a thing." I knew that she was trying not to cry, but couldn't help but let a few tears fall down against her cold cheek, but would turn into the full rainstorm. Realizing that I wasn't in Pennsylvania anymore caused it because it was cold as the ice cream Mama had given us in the wintertime. My final thoughts before the auction started is I can't lose no more people in my life. Mama doesn't know how I witnessed the horrid events that occurred to Papa which were when Papa was getting taken away by two white men on both sides, dragging his limp, lifeless body away. I can't do it no more. The auction's finally over. Someone keeps coming towards us and gripping my arm like I would run away, with no clue how weak I was. I screamed for Mama and Milo for hours as they faded from view. I kicked and screamed as the man holding my wrist tightened his grip. I couldn't stop myself from crying now because my worst nightmares come true. I am losing and desperately wanted to stay with the only family I've ever had. March 14th, 1795. The master's wife took my notebook away for so many years, and now I find it hidden away in the kitchen while I'm making dinner. The thought of Mama and Milo makes my heart ache, my bones crack and tighten as I fall to the ground crying about the brokenness and deep regret for not trying to force myself to stay. That in my heart I have lost the only people who have ever loved me. I am realizing this will never be my home. I'm on a plantation now, working as a house mom, just like Mama did. I don't know how Mama worked all that day, with a smile on her face, acting as if her heart had never been broken and the innocence taken away from her lovely heart and soul. But when she did the work she hated so deeply, she kept the smile shining. Mama always looked so happy that the love from her heart would shine from the depths of her soul to the sparkle in her deep brown eyes. I could only fake something for so long without the truest version of myself disappearing into something unknown. The only time I've ever had the truest of smiles, that is mine and only mine and no one else, was when I was watching kids play outside and laugh so loud as they don't got a clue of what will come next. Whenever I do just stand and watch the kids and the master sees me and just slaps me. At first I had no clue why I was getting in trouble, and later on I would wish I would never did learn why. He always calls us into his sanctuary to assist him. But that is when we house moms get the brunt of it all. But soon after the first time the master had done this is the night I wouldn't be able to sleep, so I'd draw. I would draw anything, but the first time I drew Mama, Milo, Papa, me. Papa was not as good as Mama Milo. When I first got to the plantation, I had drew a picture, and the whole time I could taste the saltiness of the tears that I cried, that felt like they were from so long ago. Lily, the master's daughter, always takes my things and makes a mess for me to clean up. I don't know why she even comes down to my quarters when she doesn't belong down there. I feel like things could possibly start looking up, because suddenly the master's starting to bring in more shipments of workers, so I'm keep hoping to see Mama and Milo. January 15th, 1798. I know it's been a while since I wrote in here, but that doesn't mean my life's gotten better. But my drawing skills have, because Lily has been starting to claim all my work for her own, saying I helped her create my family portrait. I heard about this lady that had been helping slaves escape from their masters, so I'm thinking about escaping to fulfill my dreams of becoming an artist and finding Mama and Mila. I won't leave till tomorrow night, because I will leave when the lady's in town, and tonight we get a new shipment of workers, so hopefully I see Mama and Mila. The new shipment of workers has just arrived, but I ain't seen Mama and Mila. But I think I see Lucy from my childhood. It is Lucy. She's always shown her brown hair as a sign of power and greatness, but now it looks like she lost everything that ever truly represented her. It looked like she had a piece of her die, and the rest unsure what to do next. But she ain't happy to see me. She's screaming at me, blaming for who knows what. But the final scream yelled at me was, "It is your fault for Mila and Mama's death. You're the one to blame for their death. It should have been you." I asked what she was talking about, but she kept crying and blaming me. The realization of what she was saying hit me so hard. I fell to the cold, ice-feeling, dirt-covered ground. I got knocked out. I wake up crying, not even sure what had happened, with just a small memory of everything. I can't believe Mama and Mila are dead. Once Lucy was calmed down, she told me what happened to them. The house was burnt down while they were sleeping, and nothing would stop the fire from consuming and scorching the only place I knew was home. I thought about a plan to run away and decided I couldn't do it. I had no place to go and no one to find, so I stayed. Lucy and I would work on the plantation for the rest of our lives, never knowing what caused the fire that would devour the only people who we cared about and loved us. We worked together every day, but never to speak again. We worked in the silence of the day, where we would never feel the happiness that we experienced once before. Would there be anything for me to live for anymore? January 22nd, 1798. They were the only people who would ever care about me, and no, they are gone, and I can't fix what could have been repaired so long ago. But I feel like death will be right around the corner for me. The brokenness inside grows every day when I have nothing to work for. Kids ask me to play, like they did when they were younger, to try and make my pain dissipate. But I can't let go of what happened so desperately long ago. I don't understand, but I can feel. Okay, I'll be there in a second. Shutting down, like God has turned off the switch in my life. Lucy says I should go out into the city and try to get a sun against my skin, so I can get back into shape, and so I can't eat, and it hurts to walk when my bones in my legs crack and pop as I walk down and up those stairs in my room. January 29th, 1781. Lucy here, riding for Abigail, who died last night. She hasn't eaten anything, and she wasn't sleeping ever since I got here and told her what happened. She has slowly died with every step she took down the empty hallways. Her beauty left when she was engulfed by the darkness of sorrow. The sparkle in her eyes had vanished. The softness of her skin had left without any response to who she was. I would pray she would get better, but nothing I did could change how she would handle the darkness of her soul after the loss of the only people she shouldn't have had to live without. The young ones always asked where she went, and when is she coming back. Everyone was afraid to tell him she has left to go to a better place, but would always love her. Last thing I ever said to Abigail was, "It is your fault that Mila and Mama are dead. You're the one to blame for their death. It should have been you." I regret it so much. She was the last person who cared for me, and I broke her and myself.